Mom records her newborn baby. When she saw the video, she immediately called the doctor. A mother takes a photo of her newborn baby. Then she noticed something strange and quickly contacted her doctor for help. This happy mother of a newborn baby has been waiting for the arrival of her beautiful son for 9 long months. She craved this moment with such fervor that she decided to film everything as soon as her baby was born. However, as she was filming 5 days after giving birth, the baby did something very unusual. In the middle of the night, Amy, 36, photographed her young son as she slept peacefully. Roof. When she became aware of something extremely strange, she glanced at her son. His face was red. It was. The confused mother could hardly accept that she was looking at her baby, who appeared to be in excellent condition. Suddenly she is doing something that upsets her mother. Amy immediately called 911 because it was a life-threatening situation. Since childhood, Amy's biggest ambition was to become a mother. One day, she spent a lot of time in her dollhouse as a child, and as she grew older, her desire to be a mother grew stronger and stronger. However, she is not very good in the field of love. She was in a 10-year relationship with her high school first love, but her life goals turned out to be different from hers. After 10 years of dating her partner, suddenly deciding to give up having children, Amy was shocked. She is constantly searching for the perfect guy for her, but no one seems to share her aspirations for the future. As a result, Amy made a brave choice. Amy opted to join a sperm bank. After exhausting all her other options to find a suitable spouse and father for her child. After months of research, Amy received no results. She would be able to satisfy her desire to have children without the help of a guy in this way. She is well aware that being a single mother will be difficult, but she is ready to take on the challenges her own mother has set for her. From our own story, and if my mom can do it, I'm sure I can too. Amy weighed her options. However, she quickly realized that it was much harder than she had anticipated. Amy was sitting in the doctor's office, pacing back and forth in a chair a month after the therapy ended. The doctor gave her a pregnancy test and she is waiting for the results. Amy nervously checked the pregnancy test on the table in front of her. The first pink line appears on the screen. The doctor also drove to see the test results. The minutes seemed to last for hours, a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Here's how long it takes. That's when it all started happening. When the second pink line emerges, only one thing can happen. Amy is pregnant. She jumped for joy when she heard the great news and kissed the doctor, expressing her gratitude for the wonderful news she had received. When she got home, it didn't even take her a minute to figure out how new the situation was. Finally, Mom needs to start decorating the crib. Amy was delighted and immediately ran to a furniture store to buy a crib in the closet. His long-cherished goal has finally come true. The only thing she didn't realize at the time was that her fantasy would quickly turn into a nightmare. Amy was 7 months pregnant when she had severe stomachache and realized, once something went wrong, she couldn't even get in the car to go to the hospital alone. As soon as she walked through the door, the doctor checked her worries about her baby being born prematurely. As a result, she was brought into the delivery room with tears in her eyes waiting for her baby to be born. The pain was no longer heavy, because the only thing she cared about at that time was the safety of the baby in her belly. However, now is not the time to give up hope. Amy tries her best until she reaches her destination. But why didn't she burst into tears? Amy looked away at the doctors and nurses. What is wrong exactly with my child? She asked, her face red with terror at the doctor's excuses. His comments were heartwarming. You can relax, your baby will be fine. She assured us, I guarantee it, for the simple reason that her baby was born prematurely. She is expected to stay in the hospital for several more weeks. At least that's a lot to take in all at once. Amy fell back on her pillow, very tired. She could finally get a well-deserved rest. However, she realizes that she will only have a little time to rest because her baby needs constant attention every day. She waited in the hospital for hours, shaking her little hand until one day she could finally bring him home. Amy went home with a proud look in her eyes. Sam was the name she gave him. Amy has filmed everything since birth to allow her to experience this wonderful moment in the future. As a result, when she returned home with her newborn son, she was unable to stop her camera from capturing him and cut her face for the first time. She was delighted to show her son her new bedroom, spacious and elegant with beautiful furniture. She placed some of the salmon she caught carefully, and she filmed it while she was sleeping, at least that's what she thought to herself. Sam always looked away from her when she slept comfortably. She woke up to the sound of her small belly expanding and contracting. However, when she went around the crib to get a better recording, she found that baby Tam had hers. She saw the boy Sam opening his eyes wide and he had removed fear from his life. When she first woke up, she assumed her son was awake and was trying to contact him, but he didn't answer her anytime. Amy was freaking out, so she grabbed her cell phone and dialed 911 as quickly as she could. When the doctor answered the phone on the other end of the line, she could barely make a sound. Obviously something is wrong. My son's name is Sam, he doesn't say anything. His eyes are open, but he doesn't seem to answer anything on the phone, Amy yelled angrily. Fortunately, the doctor was able to reassure her again and again. She reassured him that babies usually sleep with their eyes open and that he had nothing to worry about, but they still hadn't figured out how the world worked. As a result, they sometimes do things that we see or even frighten us. Amy was relieved to hear this news because she was able to put her baby to sleep comfortably. It was only the beginning of her long journey as a single mother, but she is sure that everything will be fine as long as she and her children work together. Thanks for watching. Please like and share the video, and social networks will back to you as quickly as possible.